Hi everyone, welcome to TGIF. In today's episode, we're going to focus on one of the most spoken term in the current times, which is Metaverse. Yes, we'll drive some clarity on what this term is all about and the future that holds good for all of us. Yes, Metaverse is the most spoken term in the current times, and let's understand what the term really means, right? Metaverse is all about, it's a shared three-dimensional space where all of us get to socially connect, work, and play, right? All these days, we looked at internet as a means to connect. It's mostly networking as a philosophy or a foundation we looked at. But if you consider internet to be a place, that's a new meaning that we're giving to internet as a term. So you look at internet as a place where all of us can socially network, play, and get things done. So simply put, Metaverse is nothing more than a three-dimensional virtual shared space where all of us will have a role to play, collaborating with people with utmost focus on presence and also ability for us to connect with anybody from anywhere. I think that's a true tenets of what Metaverse is bringing to all of us. Now, if you look at the first evidence as Microsoft, where we kind of spoke about Metaverse and Microsoft Mesh as a platform is the classic manifestation of what Metaverse in reality will look like, right? So we have three applications to talk about, which truly represents how Metaverse will look going forward. Number one is Microsoft Mesh app, right? So let me do one thing, just to make it very real for all of us. I'm going to wear this HoloLens and get into a Mesh app and connect to two of my partner colleagues, Munish and Aarti, who's going to join me in the Metaverse, right? Using Microsoft Mesh app, okay? Let's do it right away and welcome Munish and Aarti.
Hey Aarti, hey Munish.
Hi.
How are you guys doing? Wonderful.
Great. How are you?
Wonderful. Good to see both of you in front of me.
In Metaverse, yeah.
Oh, absolutely. This is much more immersive than a call on Teams or call on the phone, right? We get to see each other. Awesome. This is good, and we're able to move objects like this here. The picture is stable in front of us, and yeah.
I think the satellite has to.
Exactly. Wonderful. Let me just do from my end also.
Why don't you make an orbit?
Yeah, so let's draw one more like this, Munish here. See this? This arrow is going here. And let me put a smiley here, by the way. Let's do that. Yeah, I have the code way of doing smiley.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
That's great.
That's nice. Wow. Wow, this is beautiful, yeah. Oh, this is so cool. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Thanks. Bye.
Well, that's a classic evidence of how you will connect with people in the Metaverse going forward. That was very immersive. I felt their presence and we could connect really well, irrespective of the fact that they are joining me from different part of India and I'm in Bangalore right now. So that's one classic evidence of first evidence of, I would say, how Metaverse will look like for us going forward. Second one, which is around the corner, is Mesh for Teams, right? So millions of users today connect every single day over Teams, and going forward, imagine, like you saw an evidence of a mesh, using the same mesh platform, how can all of us in Teams network socially in the virtual world, in the three-dimensional space? As you're seeing on the screen right now, this is how meetings will be conducted in future. This is a classic evidence of how all of us will connect and get things done with utmost focus on location independence, right? So we spoke about Mesh app, we spoke about Mesh for Teams, and number three is AltspaceVR. If you look at virtual town halls, if you look at events in future, end of the day, each of us would probably possess VR headgear like this. This is HP Reverb G2 or a Microsoft HoloLens, right? So we might just log into these events, be it a concert, a town hall, or a expo. So all of us will get to be part of those large-scale events, social network with people. It is about presence, it is about connectivity, it's about experience. So that's what Microsoft Mesh is all about. So when it say, in summary, if you talk about Metaverse, yes, you will have multiple metaverses as you go along. We look at connecting to the shared digital workspace that we want to join, right? Holoportation, which is photorealistic, will happen as we go along, but for now, avatars is a great way for us to represent our identity in the virtual space. Interesting part, just look at this news. Nike and Adidas, they want to trademark their products in the virtual space. So like each of us have our physical wardrobes with our clothes and accessories, etc. Going forward, you might also have a virtual wardrobe where you will probably look at NFTs, right? A lot more retailers would look at how they can create trademarks for their assets and products. Each of us will possess them in the most authentic way, right? So that's for another day. But in summary, yes, Metaverse is something which is in front of us. Early stages, but technology is evolving. But the reality is we can experience it today, looking at the power of what HoloLens, other VR headsets bring to the table, and thanks to the Microsoft Mesh platform, which is actually becoming the foundation of how you create virtual construct going forward, right? Metaverse is a design thinking, but reality today. With that, thank you so much for joining today. Have a wonderful Friday and a great weekend ahead. Bye-bye.